Superman and Lois, episode 3. Is it still good? I mean, after 2 episodes, is maybe the third one finally trash? Let's talk about it. So the plot definitely thickens here on the 3rd episode of Superman and Lois. And man, this show hasn't dropped a beat yet. It is still good. It's still a 7 or 8 out of 10. Now, in the beginning of the episode, we see them kind of having some family time and choosing colors to paint the walls and stuff when Clark hears distress. And now he heard this all the way from China. So he goes all the way to China to save some people and comes back. Now, that also tells their kids that Clark's also been listening in on them sometimes. And of course, they get angry, especially Jordan, that blows off like he usually does. The show pans back to the school where Jordan gets in trouble with Sarah's boyfriend. And well, Clark hears that. He shows up to kind of save the day, and the boys don't like that very much. He kind of gives away the fact that Clark listens in on them sometimes, mostly to keep them safe. But like Lois Lane said, you know, she would have broken up with him completely if he hadn't stopped listening in on her. So Clark did the same for the boys. So no more listening in on Jordan and Jonathan can't. Now, another really cool thing that happened in this episode was Jordan's football tryout. He got to try out for the football team and use some of his super strength that he has, even though it's limited, to really excel. And again, it kind of sets up a little bit of sibling rivalry and potential conflict between the two. But here we really see Jonathan's good side as being a brother. He's a very good brother. He protects Jordan. He's always looking out for him. And, you know, sometimes he will feel betrayed by some of the things that Jordan is doing. For example, like playing football. Turns out because of Jordan's super strength, he's just a very good defensive lineman. He just tackles everybody. So obviously, Jordan starts to make friends at the football team. Him and Samantha's boyfriend, they make amends, which is no longer a boyfriend. They break up, but they make amends. Malcolm, and he gets his number, and then they're talking about football, and he finally feels like he's starting to fit in and belong somewhere. Now, as I said earlier, the plot thickens because it seems like Morgan Edge is onto Lois Lane. He sent this superpowered person after Lois that even Clark wasn't really able to fight hand to hand. He had to use some of his other powers to be able to finally beat this guy. And the guy ran away at the end. He was after Lois. He was after the mom of a guy that disappeared working for Morgan Edge, which is a story that Lois is working on. So it just kind of seems like it's slowly but surely peeling off the multiple layers of Morgan Edge. And we're seeing Lois do that with every episode. Now, we don't really see Luthor here at all, so I wonder what he's up to and what is he planning. And we also don't see the General, so what does that mean? Is Luthor and the General talking to each other, trying to come up with a plan to see what Kal-El or Clark Kent of this Earth is up to? Don't really think so, but you never know. Now, this show continues to be very good. The pilot, in my opinion, was the best one so far, like an 8 out of 10, but episodes 2 and episodes 3, I think, were about a 7 out of 10, both. So I'm very pleased so far, man. Very surprised, to be honest. Down below, there'll be 2 videos, my most recent video and my DC playlist, so you can catch my other Superman and Lois reviews, as well as reviews of other DC shows that I have done so far. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you on the next one.